Your core energies today, Taurus, are the illusion, tame and attain, and abundance. What we see from these three cards is that you're thinking something about a situation, something about a person, and that thought is mostly negative in the sense that you might not be thinking that something is going to happen, that something is going to come in and finally turn into what you have been wanting it to be for maybe a long time at this point. But what we see right here is that there is an overall illusion around this situation. And for some reason, this illusion also refers to timing. It's as if you're telling yourself, well, this hasn't happened yet. I tried so many times. I failed so many times. Or I waited for so long. Therefore, no, it's not going to come in anymore. And this thought alone is potentially for some of you changing your own actions, the things you do, the things you say around the situation. And when you change those, then you will likely change the outcome as well, self-fulfilling that prophecy, that thought, that fear that you might be having at this moment in time, okay? So the illusion, no expectations. It hasn't happened yet. It's never going to happen. I'm going to let go of this, move on, forget about it. But instead, we see that this is just a matter of time. In fact, with tame and attain, this is all about, hold on, just use this time to train yourself, to be ready for when this comes in. Because when that wish, situation, opportunity, person finally comes in, it's going to really test your abilities to be able to handle this and to make it grow as well in the future. This is a huge chapter. It's a huge energy coming in, but it's also just the beginning. It's a seed. And from that seed, then you have to create or make this beautiful tree world grow around you, okay? And we see a glimpse of it right here. Abundance, and right underneath, victory. So you are going to see this, Taurus. You are going to see this through. You're going to see this happening. We see abundance. We see everything that you can wish for and more. And we see that moment in the future in which you're just going to sit, look around you and think to yourself, I made it. I did it. And man, I did not think this was going to be possible at all. But it's right there. It's right there. Obviously, as I usually say, the cards do not show you what is going to happen. The cards always show you what can happen. Then it's up to you to allow this energy in, to help it grow, or to push it away and walk away from it, okay? So these are the core energies. Let's unpack them and let's see what else we have coming up for you. You are almost there. Nine of Wands, main energy, followed by the World. You are almost there. This is literally one step away from your goal. One step away. And it feels like it's not. If you think about it, if you think about the details, you definitely think to yourself, oh no, it's not possible. In order to go from here to there, so much should change. So much should happen. And you keep thinking about creating that illusion around you. You're trying to find all the reasons why this cannot happen. It's almost like a mission for you right now. Whether you're doing this consciously or subconsciously, does not matter. It's still impacting you a lot. But what we see with the 901s is that you're almost there. This is a test of faith. But you're very close to success, to this new cycle, to this beautiful new cycle, in fact. You're definitely feeling fatigued and you're wanting to give up at times because, when you are so involved and so invested into something like this, it's hard to just sit there and think positive, think that it's going to happen when everything around you is telling you that it's not. But is it though? The illusion, don't forget that. And right here underneath the illusion, we see the 901s and the 5 of Cups. It's as if the more it's kind of like a physical need, You're thinking about this and you feel so distant from it geographically, time-wise, and it really hurts. It makes you feel like it's never going to happen. So I do see you thinking about this, feeling disappointed about this, pessimistic. That's what the 5 of Cups really is about. And sometimes you might feel like there is no ground underneath you, okay? You might be coming from an actual breakup or a moment in which you got separated from the very goal that you're trying to get to right now. And you just feel like there is no going back. There is no feeling that way again. And that can be really, really harsh. I completely get that. But when the 5 of Cups comes up, it's there to remind you that your problem, it's not the problem. Your reaction is the problem. You need to look back and see that you still have a possibility to be happy and to have everything that you are wanting to achieve right now. The only thing that you need to figure out is that you are more in control than you think you are right now. And so, not at once, take every chance, go for it. If it's something important to you, go for it. Take action. Be impulsive even. It's fine. It's going to actually pay off in the long run, okay? Even if it's scary, and this is definitely scary. 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands. You can see it very well in this card how painful the 3 of Swords can be. And you know it very well because you are going through this right now, potentially. Either right now or in the past. And now you do not want to be exposed to that energy again. You do not want to feel that way again. That hurt, that separation, those tears might have caused some sort of trauma. And you just never want to feel that way again. So right now you're thinking to yourself, why would I be so impulsive? Why would I go for something like this and then just get hurt all over again? It's definitely not easy at all. But you need to understand, especially with the Queen of Wands, that again, we see the negative, 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and then these wands come up telling you, you got this. You got this as long as you take action and as long as you see yourself as who you really, really are. And who you really are is somebody who has it all, who doesn't have to beg for anything, who doesn't need anyone to feel independent and complete, if that makes sense, right? Because at times, maybe after there's a disappointment, you think that you're not yourself anymore. You think that something is missing in your life, therefore you can't be happy, you can't really live life. Is it true that lately maybe you have been feeling as though you have been trying to survive instead of living? And if that's the case, you need to, first of all, see, that's why time is here and why the training came up. You have to, first of all, get yourself ready for when this comes in, because it is coming in. But if it came in right now, it wouldn't work out. It would not work out at all. When we finally obtain something and we feel the need for it, the rush, and oh my God, I need it right now, that's when we potentially mess things up. even if it's exactly what we want it to be. Then we're fearful. Then we push it away. Then we sabotage it. So time is your friend right now. Don't tell yourself the illusion that time is telling you, okay, not for you. No, not that at all. Okay. So what is coming next? Well, something absolutely beautiful. Abundance, victory, but it cannot come in without healing. Okay. Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is, as you know, absolutely what comes after the Three of Swords. But it's also that energy that talks about rest, recuperation, self-protection. Love yourself. Really do love yourself. It's not just, oh yeah, I love myself. No. Look at yourself and think how far you've come, how powerful you are. Yes, you went through a lot. But look at you. You're still standing. You're still fighting, even if it's an on and off type of fight, but you still have it in you. And so do it right. Recovery is a process. It takes time. Yes. It takes patience. It takes everything you've got. But as you see here, it's going to be absolutely worth it. And this page right here is something that will come up from this time that you take for yourself, and it will give you a new idea. It will inspire you. There is something that will trigger your excitement once again. It's as if right now, all of a sudden, a message comes in, a confirmation, an event, something you'll hear about that will put you on alert again. You're thinking, oh, then yeah, maybe this is coming in after all. And maybe this situation is going to work out in my favor at some point. So, your main message today, Taurus, is do not be in your own way, okay? Do not tell yourself that something hasn't happened, something is not going to happen. Just try to look at the big picture. Focus on the big picture, the card right underneath these two, okay? And as long as you do that, as long as you see yourself as somebody who truly deserves this, regardless of the failure, the mistakes, and the issues in the past, and if you give yourself some time to heal, then you have major things coming your way. That's very, very important for you to know. Now, let's get to part 2 of the reading, where we're going to look at the evolution of this situation in the future, okay? We're going to clarify some messages to see if we missed out on anything. And we're going to take a look at what you don't see coming, together with messages from your future self, Taurus. If you want to watch part 2 of the reading, you can find the link down below in the description box for you. Also, if you need a personal reading with me, don't forget that every Monday morning and Wednesday morning, I select people who have watched part 2 of the video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. If you want more details, please head down to the description below. I added more details for you. Now, stay tuned for the upcoming preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to part 2 of the reading, Taurus. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future events that we see over here is the Hermit. And this is really reinforcing the message that we talked about just a few minutes ago. With the Hermit, you are, or you should be, in an energy where you just love your own presence. You understand that you have everything you need, everything that is important, really important for you. And that just will put you in a state of ease, in a mindset for which you don't have to rush making decisions, saying yes to incoming opportunities, so that when this finally comes in, whoever is bringing this in for you, they will see that, maybe you'll take it, maybe not. And that alone, it's going to be fundamental for the success of the situation and for this victory. Once you start loving your own presence, you stop chasing people in your life. And you understand that everything you need is within you. And it's very, very important to understand, okay? I can't stress that enough. Now, let's start with clarifying some of these messages, and let's see if we missed out on anything regarding this situation, anything that is important for you to know right now. Okay, this is almost like a glimpse into what's on the other side, the thing that you cannot see, the thing you're thinking about, but that you are wishing for, but fearing at the same time. It's like this is a window on that energy, and this is what it's saying right now. First of all, we have